What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next video in learning Kotlin. My name is QDS Danny, and you guys watching my channel CorioWood. All right, so in the previous video, we've seen this exception handling. In this video, we're gonna see this is the last video in this slide, and I'm gonna continue the Kotlin with because my next video is gonna be functions, and then we're gonna go on classes, and we're gonna go on collections and object-oriented part of Kotlin. So I have decided to divide this Kotlin because this is the last one I'm going to show you guys. So this is the first part we've done. At the second part, I'm going to put another one, object-oriented part of Kotlin. So I'm going to show you guys if I make another folder, then I'm going to show you guys the different folder, because we're going to start the functions, and we're going to go on the classes, and we're going to go on polymorphism, and we're going to go all the object oriented part of Kotlin. So if you guys made it this far, I congratulate you guys. So you guys now knows you guys better programmers. So I tried my best to show you guys all the aspects of the Kotlin programming. So when we're going to go on the next video, in the next slide folder, you guys looking for Kotlin, not you guys don't look inside this folder of learn Kotlin. You guys can put a Kotlin object oriented with functions. So because I'm going to start with the functions, and I'm going to go today, I'm going to briefly, we're going to go on Java arrays and collections and hash maps and other parts of arrays. So I'm going to show you guys quickly, because arrays are objects in Kotlin. So we're going to go in object oriented part of Kotlin, but I'm going to show you guys because we haven't gone through the arrays, and I'm going to show you guys arrays of and arrays of null, what is arrays of and what is arrays of null. And when we go to the classes, and once we've done classes and polymorphism, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to discuss with you guys in detail why I'm doing splitting the folders of these folders. It might be inconvenience for you guys, I'm very sorry, but I don't want any bad guys come in and copy everything and put it on the paid website. So that's, I'm trying to, if you guys notice here, I put my name here just in case if the bad guys come in. I know all of you guys, my subscribers, I love you guys are awesome, but a lot of other bad guys with the bad intentions, they come and just copy all these videos, and they put it on their paid website. So I don't want to do that. In order to combat that, I just want to split my folders. So if you guys really following, really learning, you got, then it's very easy for you guys. So after the folder, this playlist, you guys for going for another playlist, and you guys going to further looking for functions, because you guys already following this Kotlin, you guys already learning this far. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another file, and I'm going to come here, and I'm going to put class file, and I'm going to put array. You guys can put arrays, and you guys can put a collections, arrays and collections. All right, so arrays, collections, and you guys, that's not a class, it's a file. All right, so we're gonna come here, and we're gonna put our main. As I said to you guys, arrays are objects, so it's got elements. If you guys done a Java, or if you guys done a PHP, there are boxes here. So if you guys got arrays of just in C++, if you guys got the type of int, for example, you guys can put a bracket, and you guys can put your name. Sorry, you got to put a str name, and you guys can put a, say, for example, 80 elements inside the array. So it starts from 0 all the way to 80. So you guys can put a, say, string, or you guys can put it into string, or you guys can put it like that, is initialize your array. You guys can do this way too. In Kotlin, I'm going to show you guys, if you guys come here, and if you guys go to var, my var, and if you guys can put an arrays of, array list of, if you guys look in here, the Kotlin very clever. If you guys look in here, it's inside the collection library of Kotlin. So if array list, it's got a T, and that's a type, And if you guys arrays of, we're going to discuss today arrays list of, arrays of, array list of, arrays of null. I'm going to show you guys array of null too in this video. So we're going to go through these arrays, empty arrays. You've got a double array of. We're going to discuss all these arrays. And if you guys look at here, but if you guys come in here, okay, so I'm going to come here after this array. I'm going to put a hash map of. So if you guys look in here, hash map of, and it's got a also is Kotlin collections. If you guys look in here, there's similarity because they all is the same family of objects, hash set of and hash map of and hash set of. So you guys can see this one. All right, so if you guys come here and you guys can put a map of. And if you guys looking here at that, because we've seen array of and hash map of, and now map of is got again the Kotlin map of pair, map of care, KV, key value, map of mutable, map of empty, map of build, map of. So you guys, we're going to see all this one in Java when we Kotlin object oriented. All right, so and now you guys seen the map of, and you guys seen the linked list of. And if you guys look in here, link map of link, you've got a link list and link map and list of not null. So we're gonna discuss all in when we start the Kotlin collections, arrays and collections. So I'm gonna show you guys. So there are two ways you guys can create your array. The first one is array of, as I show you guys, and you guys can do it with arrays of null as well. So if you guys come here, and if you guys can put a my array, for example, my array, and you guys come here, arrays of. So you guys can come here, arrays of null, and you guys can actually create your arrays of null, and you guys can put a string. So what's the size of this arrays of null? So you guys can create an array, but what's the size? You guys can put a 3. The size of this one is 3. So now we have arrays of null. This is very important, and you guys, we put a my array when this is the our variable. We put arrays of null, and it's a type. This guy is here inside here is a type. You guys can put integer, or you guys can put a string. But if you guys put a string, you guys need to put a strings, literal strings, and we put the size, and the size is 3. And what you guys gonna put inside the size? You guys can put inside my array. And the first one is 0, and what you guys want to put inside the 0 is size to welcome, and now you guys can put a my array as well, my array, and it's going to be number 1, welcome to my, I'm going to put another my array, and it's going to be the number 3. Is 2 here, but the Kotlin sees as number 3. So now a 3-1 channel. Okay, so now we need, looks like we need a 4 because welcome to my channel, CorioWood. So I'm gonna put this one 4. So I'm gonna tell you guys because here is the size, and I'm gonna put a my array, and it's gonna be 3. My channel CorioWood. Okay. So now if you guys look in here, we started from 0 all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually 4. The size is 4, but you guys see 3 here because that's the element of the array. This is the first one, that's the second one, but that's the third one, and that's the fourth one. And array of nulls, it means you guys, with the arrays of null, you guys create the size. How many size you guys want? You guys, whatever size you guys want, you guys. So now how we going to display it? This one you guys you can display it with this one. You guys can put an I or my or whatever x. For x in, we put a my array, and if you guys done this for x in my array, you guys can put your print ln, and you guys can put a x in here because that's index. And if you guys come here, and if you come here, go here, and we're gonna run arrays collection here, and you guys already know the for loop. We're going to show our don't worry about this, that's from the last video. Okay, if you guys look in here, we have successfully showed our array of start size 4. If you guys look at here, welcome to my channel CorioWood. So that's the one way of if you guys want to show your array. So we've done a for loop. We have as I show you guys, we have my array. We create my array, an array of nulls, and the type is string. The size is 4. We put 3 initially. Now we're going to put 4, and we started from 0, 1, 2, 3, and it says welcome to my channel CorioWood, and underneath we've run a for loop, and you guys see here for x in my array and print xl. And there's another way if you guys want to show, if you guys want to go to the different elements of this one, so you guys can put this dot here. You guys can put indices. You guys, if you guys want to get hold of this single ones, if you guys come here, and if you guys can put an empty, sorry, I'm going to put a print ln and put a my array, and you guys can put it inside, and you guys can put your x. So now we use this indices to get hold of every single element of this array. So we're going to run. And if you guys notice, this way is also we can display our array here. So our array's got a 4 element here. The size is 4. Well, actually you guys 3 because it starts from 0. That's exactly happens with C, C++, C Sharp, Java, PHP, any other language. You guys can see here, except R language, R starts from 1 because you're not doing R. That's very complicated subject. So you guys start from your array start from 0. Start from 0 elements. It goes all the way to whatever you guys put the size. So you guys can create array of nulls with the type string, and the size is 4. So you guys just remember that.